welcome to the live. Let's shuffle the cards while we're waiting for you guys. Hope everyone is doing okay. Do we have an audio? Yes. Hi, sis Michelle. Jaffa, hello. I love your last name, Jaffa. Mario, general reading for Mario. Kindly click the like button for me. 5 people watching, 1 like. Mario. General reading for Mario. Mario. General reading for Mario. The Three of Pentacles. I love how the Three of Pentacles shows up. The reason being is because this is more of wanting to understand the energy, wanting to observe prior making a decision, prior making a move. With the Three of Pentacles, also consulting other people. So being open with a lot of ideas. With the Four of Cups. Ha! Although, here's the energy. Um, People might kind of telling you what to do or suggesting things. Um, you feel like these are all unsolicited advices. You don't want to listen, especially when it comes to um, your abundance. Again, abundance here may take different route for each and every people. It could be your romance is your abundance, your collections of bags is your abundance, peace of mind, literally money may also be your abundance. So kind of like there's an energy here. I know what to do, right? Um, I know what I'm doing. So please, um, leave me alone, spare me. With the Six of Wands in here, the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Wands. I think that you are on the right track here, Mario. Someone here probably kind of like around you, having this, giving you an idea, but this idea sort of like wanting to weigh you down, wanting to um, kind of like you to make a move that's probably wanting you to fail. You're having this thought of, um, I hear you, but I'm not doing anything, or I'm not going to do whatever it is that you're telling me. The energy of this person kind of like feel awkward to you. I think that you're on the right track here, Mario, for not listening to that person or that group of people because that kind of gives you some mess, if you will. Um, Jafaya, yes, of course, yes, you can. Um, the free questions should be answerable by yes or no. And congratulations, sis. Michelle told you. I can see here that you and your person having this person, this manager, right? Having these good vibes together. Uh, is he done loving you? Ah, does he loves you until now? This is for you, Jeffa. Does your person loves you until now? Does your person? It's 10/4. I think it's not the time yet to answer the yes or no. We will answer the yes or no once the people watching and the likes tally. So I'm going to hold that, but I'm going to go back to that once the people watching and the likes tally. PJ. So please kindly click the like button for me. Will G going to add you back as a friend? So there's a person here sort of like getting unfriended. Um, Now let's see. Ah, you have two questions. Kindly read the pinned message, one question per super chat. All right. Will G going to add you back as a friend? The Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Page of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Um, Going to add you back as a friend. I am seeing here, since you have two questions, I'm going to answer it. Two questions, but less explanation because you kind of like um didn't follow the rule, right? Will you going to add you back as a friend? This is a yes. Actually, uh, G is going to add you back as a friend. Sh- And I think that with the conversation, it feels like G is going to make you feel that you're on the wrong path and you need to make an apology to G. That's your answer. Miss Clove, what do you need to know right now? Miss Clove, what do you need to know right now? What do you need to know right now? Miss Clove, what do you need to know right now? Miss Clove, what do you need to know right now? Miss Clove, the Four of Pentacles, the Devil card, and the Death card. What do you need to know right now? Sis, it feels like you need to face this. The reason being why I said because the more that you run or you avoid these things, the more that the energy goes stronger and the more that it is gonna show up like what I mentioned, a little stronger. So might as well face this energy. It could be a person, it could be an event, or it could be a decision making. Um, while you can, because from what I am seeing, this might I mean the waiting game here might get this energy a little stronger, a little messier, if you will, because the devil card shows up, the emperor, the high priestess, and the knight of pentacles. You know what to do. I think that you have plans of making a decision, facing this, but it feels like the procrastination is quite a little longer now. You must face this and take action because, again, it feels like the energy is getting stronger. I don't want you to, you know, fix this when it's messier. So face it. What you need to know right now is to take action as early as possible. Jaffa, one question. I think that that would be reasonable for a yes or no, or for a free question. One question for free per live. All right. So you already had your turn answering your question with a yes or no. Hold that breath because we still have lives in some other days and ask that question again. Unless you want me to answer that question and have an explanation, you know what to do. It's either super chat or make a donation on the pinned message. Sis Michelle, are you going to have the job offer next week? Now let's see, is it going to be next week on the final round? Let's see. The final round. Is it gonna be a job offer? Is it already signing up a contract for Sis Michelle? Trapped in fear. Financial and material changes in a firm foundation. Oh, I think that this is more happening subconsciously, sis. Um, like we, if I am on your shoe, it seems like I need to add amount on my abundance, right? With the financial and material changes, um, I don't want my abundance, my savings, to go suck dry, right? However, I also do not want my savings to be on that low. So as much as possible, I need this job. Um, and I feel like it's moving with the financial and material changes, moving in a positive way. And a firm foundation, it feels like I am already seeing your energy, having friends right off the bat. The strength card, the two of swords, and the 10 of wands. Because of your perseverance, I think that this is more of cutting off, burdens in your life as of the moment. It could be the boredom, right? You probably just need this job for to do something. I'm kind of bored with my life. Um, you know, the boredom kind of like will really be cut off. The Six of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. Now, let's see with the Eight of Swords in here. The Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. The Six of Cups also kind of gives me a fear of slipping. The High Priestess and the Five of Wands. Huh. During the interview, I feel like, or this final round, it feels like there will be a mental kind of question that will shake you. I'm hearing the drum roll. The drum roll here is kind of like the giving it the intensity or giving you some suspense. But I am seeing here you're gonna get it because the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Um, Definitely, sis, you are gonna get in. Um, but with the Six of Pentacles, sort of like there will be a banter in here also with a Five of Wands. A banter, or you're gonna ask for a higher amount, but um the recruitment team is going to tell you, oh, this is the ceiling. And I think that you're gonna get it, sis. You will. So that is for you, and congratulations for removing the boredom in your life. We need that, a change in the atmosphere. Hmm. Thank you. Cat lady, when will you gonna get a job? Cat lady of the sea, when will you going to get a job? Cat lady of the sea, when will you gonna get a job? When will you gonna get a job? When will you gonna get a job? Light, discontent and boredom, transformation. I feel like it is coming. Somehow you have a similar energy with Sis Michelle, but yours is I'm bored of waiting, right? Sis Michelle's energy is I'm bored with my colleagues, I'm bored with my current job. I think yours is more of I'm bored of waiting. Um, Also, I'm bored of overthinking because of what's happening in my personal life. I need to divert my energy into something productive. The Page of Cups, the Empress, the Emperor. Huh, sis. I feel like it is a match. Not romantically, but you're gonna get into a specific. I think that you need to look somewhere online, but it felt like it is a match because you're the kind of person that they truly need. Knight of Swords, which is it is already happening. The Two of Wands, these Knight of Swords and the Two of Wands signifies it's approaching, almost instant, right? So very soon with the Ace of Wands. Hopefully that this is going to happen in the next week or early next month. So we are already on what, the 20th? I'm not sure. 21st. So if not next week, in the next week. So first week of September. Yeah. JC. Career reading for JC. JC career reading. Career reading for JC. Career reading for JC. Career reading. Light, material harvest, foundation and achievement. Oracle cards are giving us positive energy, high hopes, sort of there's something more, right? That we can harvest. There's something more that will be added, not just in our abundance, but also skills with the foundation and achievements. Also with, it could be position because the achievements in here, it could also be a rewards, incentives. One thing's for sure, it may be one of those, or it may be a combination, or it could be all of the above. The Eight of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. If you are pursuing something, I feel like you're losing hope that things are might not going to happen because of the Eight of Cups. It feels like, oh, I have been eyeing for this position for quite a while now and nothing is happening. But it felt like the Nine of Pentacles is below this material harvest. Nine of Pentacles also signifies harvest. So there's something to gather. There's something kind of to embrace. And the Page of Swords is signing of a contract, right? This is more of us, more of elevations. If this is more of positions in your job, um, I know that you kind of feel like this is the pace is very slow, but you are meant to have it. You are meant to be in that position. The Devil card, the Six of Swords, the Two of Pentacles. These whispers in your head, sort of telling you, no, give up, give up. I feel like there's the other side of you wanting to give up in this path, but don't second guess because it seems like it's already happening. It's already approaching. Harvest is there. Give this at least 3 to 4 months from now. So elevations in many levels. Of course, if you are gonna be promoted, money will follow, right? Extra job, um extra income, right? Cat Lady of the Sea, will Jordan want to be committed to you again once you move out? Um, he is too determined to separate. Now, this is for you. Let's check. Cat Lady of the Sea. Is he going to, will Jordan want to commit to you again? No place like home. Exchanging gifts, Truth be told, we keep on coming back that this is all a facade. These are all um, kind of like a show. This annulment, divorce, rather, separation. Apologize for the mentioning annulment because in our country, divorce was kind of like just new. Actually, it was just passed um, like law last month. So we used to say annulment. Um, the divorce, it felt like these are all just, facade. No place like home. Home will never be the same without you, especially the things that you're doing to them. Um, truth be told, I think that this is more of someday sooner, the emotion, the mask will fall off, the Hierophant. I have a different vision of this Hierophant. Um, I don't know. The Hierophant that I remember in this oracle card, in this tarot, have this one eyes open. I'm not sure it's too close now. With a Hierophant in here. So apologies without the apology, or apologies in a different way, maybe not verbal. The Ten of Pentacles and the Judgment. We still gonna go back to this is more of too expensive. I'm not going to pay for it. Um, he may be determined for now, but I think that with the Eight of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Ace of Swords. Practicality wise, I think that I mentioned this to you before, and it kind of made me feel that no, Jordan is not going to, especially when all of the fees will be discussed to him. He will retract it. First, because of monetary wise expenses. Second, emotion wise, or you can interchange that. But there's a lot of factors for Jordan not to pursue this. I am seeing Jordan is gonna be committed to you again because he's going to miss a lot of your energies, especially the things that you're doing inside the house. Or with the current job, that's just tip of the iceberg, sis. The hard questions, oh my God, um, expect more. Sis Shanae, hold up. Sis Shanae. Sis Shanae, you're not sure if you're happy being with Steven. Should you just end things or try? Now, again, I am just here to give you the outcome. If you will, try to cut the connection, but at the end of the day, I am not here to make a decision for you. All right? I'm not going to make a decision for you, but I am going to check what could have been if you are going to separate with Steven. Hope. So there's an energy here of, or the energy of the universe kind of like giving me don't. The Ten of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. There's changes. But it seems like also the separation needs to happen first so that Stephen will understand the meaning, the gravity, the importance of you and this connection. So prior them making a decision that I can't live without Shanae, and I am seeing here an approach coming from Stephen again, having this realization, enlightenment of pursuing the connection, wanting it back, and doing the right thing. So, are you going to get a second job this month of September with higher pay? Now, let's see. Are you going to get a second job this month with higher pay? The truth. Oh, wow. What's with the truth? Because it seems like you're searching and searching. Looking is somewhere that's really far from you. Um, mhm. The magician, which I feel like you're pulling this energy towards you, the star, and the three of pentacles. Three of pentacles is also kind of like um observing wanting. Yeah, I already mentioned that a while ago with Mario. So with that being said, you cannot make a decision right off the bat with the three of pentacles. Although you are going to have a second job because that's what you wanted, and it felt like with the star you are being needed and you need them, so it's a two-way street. But with the three of pentacles, it may take a little while, not next month. Miss a club energy update of the company that recently looked at your profile and that you applied for with four different positions submitted to hiring manager. Ah, let's see. Let's check. What is the energy of the company that recently looked at your profile and you applied the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Wands? I think that you are potential, but not the position that you asked for. They are kind of profiling you or reprofiling your resume with the Three of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Three of Pentacles, that makes sense because they kind of like observing, wanting to check. And the Hermit. Um, I feel like you're gonna get in, but it may not be. No, because the Hermit shows up. The Four of Swords and the Strength card. Yeah, it gives me the idea that you will be needed in the company. So I'm seeing here you are a potential um, employee of that company. However, it may not be on the position that you submitted. It may be in a different department as well. I think that you're going to have an interview and they're going to tell you that you are eligible to work there. However, if you're okay with the offer that they may present to you. Yeah. Greta, regret. This is for you. Cutting things off. This is for you, Greta. Cutting things off. The Ten of Clubs, the Queen of Spades, the Jack of Spades. Uh, I'm seeing a yes. Sees a shell. David's feelings, thoughts, and energy towards you. David's feelings, thoughts, and energy towards you. Sees a shell. David's feelings, thoughts, and energy towards you. Fork in the road, coming to the edge, unfinished symphony. I knew it. This is the energy of, are we gonna go back to this energy of, I already closed the door, but I'm not quite sure if I got what I needed inside. So I might wanna reopen it and check. Uh it felt like I want to end the connection, but there's an energy kind of pulling me because it seems like the heart knows, the soul knows that you're not done. No matter how hard your person kind of try to throw this emotion under the bus, it felt like it feels like it keeps on haunting him. If I am watching a horror movie, I'm sorry for using the horror movie because I cannot think of anything else. If I throw this bracelet away, if I feel like, oh, this bracelet is cursed, the next morning I'm gonna find it, if wearing it again or it's in my drawer again. So that kind of haunting, it feels like it is already embedded in my energy. With the Seven of Swords, I knew it. The Judgment and the Ace of Wands, and I feel like even up until now, David's still sort of thinking about you, thinking also of you, either making love to his current or playing with himself. The Ten of Wands is really hard for, well, there's actually a double meaning on hard on playing, hard when he is playing, he's very hard playing himself. With the Ten of Wands, also hard to forget you. With the Seven of Wands and the Queen of Wands, there's also one thing here that kind of reminds you, reminds him of you. I think both of you here. A promise. A promise that you both know will will be fulfilled. Maybe not now, but in the future. That's the energy that I'm picking up. So let's see here. About your pregnancy. Um, what does David know about your pregnancy? No, I want this one. Deception and envy. Rest and rejuvenate. Moving on. The audacity says he felt like he is betrayed of all the people. I just can't get it. He feels betrayed when he's the one who made to kind of leave the connection behind. Um, I don't get that idea. But with the King of Cups, very silent, the Five of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Somewhat, David kind of feels shaky because he felt like he is. Um, he's in a competition with someone else, and he's kind of afraid because you might going to um tie the knot and cannot get you with a Page of Cups. Now very interested, um checking on your profile, and the Nine of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. um there's something in here wanting to apologize. But the thing here is, what does David knows about your pregnancy? One thing's for sure. He felt again deceived, but he also know that you don't like the person or you don't love that person that much. Um, but also afraid that you might going to move forward or move on. Um, he don't know much of like the pregnancy per se, but he have an assumption of what your relationship or connection was or is um, with your current person. Is David in Vancouver. This is for I am good, sis Chell. Thank you for asking. Now let's see. Is David in Vancouver? Is David in Vancouver? The two of spades, the four of clubs, the eight of clubs. I'm seeing here not yet. Yummy. What is Jeff's energy towards you? Jeff's energy towards you. You're welcome, Shanae. Jeff's energy towards you. Jeff's energy towards you. TikTok, a leg up, time for a nap. It seems like Yami, Jeff is trying to either summon you, trying to um, make you believe that things are okay, that he already changed, but you keep on pushing his energy away. So there's some sort of I'm getting tired of I'm getting tired of letting Yami understand that I am serious in this relationship. How can I make her believe? Because this is the best that I can. With the hangman, six of cups, and the Knight of Wands. It felt like, yeah, I miss you. There's an energy here of longing, wanting to be with you. But I don't know how can I get through. How I can be near you without either you pushing me away, whether this is in physical form or energetically. Because even if I say something, you're kind of like doubting it, whether this is in verbal form that you're doubting it or you make faces. It feels like how can I make her believe? The Five of Cups. Probably there's something that Jeff did right in the past, and you kind of didn't move on from that. The Ace of Swords and the Two of Cups. If this card can talk, um, the only message here is please believe me that I am serious and I love you. But there's something here that Jeff understood that you are in doubt. Yeah. Hi, I'm good sis Kelly. JC. What is going to happen next to you and Ver? What is going to happen next to you and Ver? Now let's see what is going to happen. Next, Mandate. I love that. Why is the not for you and poised? Uh, what I am seeing here is there will be conversation, approach. But the thing here is, I can't. I can't forgive you, or someone here is not ready yet to forgive. So someone's going to approach the other person feels like I'm not healed yet. Um, Probably someone here feels like I am ready, but when someone here showed up, it felt like I the hurt, the pain returns. Um, so someone here didn't even pay attention to the need of the shadow works here. I feel like someone here run from the pain. So when the person shows up again, the pain will be felt once more with the Eight of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. Yeah, it seems like the meeting is not on the right time and not on the right place because someone here is sort of still not healed, um, still very aloof with, how do I say this? Walls, the World card, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. If this is you that has plans of approaching, I feel like this is not the time. With the World card, more of the healing process will be by early next year. So if you have plans of approaching, talking to a Ver, I feel like you're gonna feel the awkwardness, the coldness, even to a point that he's going to probably hide from you. Um, Not the time. What I am seeing here, the mending is going to happen. The reconciliation, however, this is the first quarter of next year. Queen, I am good. Hope you are too. Welcome back. Miss Club. So the company have a slow hiring process. So when will the contract for you, or when will they contact you for interview? Yeah, I can feel the slow processing here. And I don't know what's with the boredom thing. You also feel bored, right? Wow. What's with the boredom thing? This is my third feeling of being bored, either with waited. The King of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. Definitely you're in. But with the King of Cups, it felt like I am still waiting for a bulk of people to choose from. The Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. Pages, 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 pages. I am seeing here with that slow process, it kind of make me feel the interview or the process of you getting in, says will be by October. That's for sure. When will your career going to improve, Celine? When will your career going to improve? When will your career going to improve? This is for you. When will your career going to improve? The Eight of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. You're almost like dragging yourself to work. That's I can feel. With the Five of Swords in here, it felt like there's no movement, but I am seeing here the career is going to improve also by next year. Says Kelly. Hold up. All right. Spill the tea on attorney Aries. Thoughts, feelings, and next actions towards you. Hold up. Now let's see. Spilling the tea. What is happening on attorney Aries? Thoughts, feelings, and next actions towards you. This is for you. Orphaned. here and now, treasured island. Did they split, sis? It felt like they are on mm, uh not in good terms. So someone here felt like I have wasted my time. I have I've offered a lot of things, but it felt like someone already made a kind of like a period on this connection. Like I am not looking forward to seeing you again. Sis, hold up. I want to see that. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like someone here put an end into the connection with with Attorney Aries current ex. I can see here X already. It's gone, period. The Ten of Wands. The Two of Swords. What did I say? Knight of Pentacles. I feel like someone here kind of meet meet the match for saying a lot of things, and it felt like it's emotional damage, sort of like someone's ego were wrecked, and it's kind of hard for me to revive on that. Someone's really cutthroat in here. The Queen of Wands, which I feel like the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Someone left and dropped a bomb without warning. This is what I am seeing. So it kind of sends me that this energy has an Aries placement in their chart. I feel like the lady has an Aries placement in their chart, where Aries Pisces placement rather in their chart. Wherein I tore you apart. Um, it felt like an atomic bomb, sort of uh ignited. Uh, it's really hard for Attorney Aries to stand back up. The ego were crushed. I think that these lady made or created a mess, including to even to Attorney Aries's job. That's how devastating this lady is. And I think that because of this lady, someone learned their lessons hard or in a hard way. Yeah, that's what I mentioned. And sis, by the way, sis Kelly, remember I mentioned to you about the crash that I visioned, and I didn't mention it. So I learned also from that. June the 21st, I mentioned that there will be an earthquake in our country. And I mentioned that will happen somewhere in August. And I posted it. Now people are kind of like digging on that, and it happened yesterday. We had an earthquake here. Mm. So that was posted 21st of June. Celine, how dangerous are your current colleagues, Maria Lily Judge? Is that a name, Judge? Let's see. King of Pentacles, the Empress, the Ten of Cups. Hmm. I think that they saw you as a threat, especially with. I think that these people are attention seeker, not just by. I think that these are the kind of like a mean girl, sort of wanting the attentions of boys. Um, I'm feeling the sorority kind of vibe here. With them. So with the Page of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Judgment, and speaking of judge, the Judgment, I think that that judge will be kind of like their leader. Um, because with the Four of Wands, you were a threat for signing off their contract towards greatness, or with the King of Pentacles, um analyzing the King of Pentacles not as a person but as a position. The Page of Wands and the Five of Swords. It felt like you're under surveillance in their eyes. Um, it's more of a threat. They don't like you at first. They don't like you. That's for sure. Second, they see you as a threat. They don't like you for no reason, or it could be just for your beauty, the Empress. Second is they don't like because you can supersede their actions. So they kind of like wanting to give you some mess, or want to create some drama. hmm Galatians. Will Valentina going to reach out after seeing you? Now let's see. Will Valentina going to reach out after seeing you? The Ace of Cups, the Chariot, the Ten of Pentacles. What I am seeing in here is before, give this the 30th or the 31st of August, I am seeing Valentina is going to reach out with sort of like a flirty message, kind of like, I am open again. I am ready to reconnect. Yeah, so that's a yes. Have no idea, but his mom recently reached out. I asked he was okay. He's doing the same thing. Yeah, I felt like, yeah, yes, we are okay. But as you can hear, we're my my room is getting fixed. So you're gonna hear some hammering. Sees a child. What's going on between David and his current person? What is a going? What's going on between David and his current person? Soulmates. Imagine. Blessed. Sis. It kind of make me feel that this current person is trying their best to make things work. With the Nine of Swords, the Magician, the Seven of Cups. It's. I feel sorry for the current because it felt like I am doing everything, even to a point of begging with no begging. I'm not begging in a sense of in a sense of words, but doing everything sort of like begging not to leave. I think that that is the begging part that I am seeing: the Page of Cups, the Hangman, and the Four of Swords. I feel like these lady also understood that their heart, or David's heart, still belongs to you. And it felt like they understood, kind of, I'm going to do everything, just don't leave me. because I know that David's heart belongs to someone else still. Mm. So that's the energy. You're welcome. Caesar Kelly. So spill the tea. Thoughts, actions towards you. Yeah. Hold up. Thoughts and actions towards you. Thoughts, actions towards you. Thank you. Loyal heart. Flexible thinker. Now let's see. The loyal heart in here kind of gives me the feeling of the emotion went back, or my memories went back to a place where I am still with you, with the flexibility in here, but I'm not quite sure if I will reach out or will you going to accept me. I am still thinking about it, with the flexibility. I kind of make it show, or letting the people show that I am, um things are okay, but deep inside I'm really crushed, emotionally damaged for from what I am seeing. The Chariot, I wanted to see you, King of Wands, and talk to you with a Page of Pentacles. I think that this is more of the thinking of, should I reach out first online prior asking, meeting, seeing you, and talking to you. The Page of Swords, the Full card, the Eight of Cups. I feel like one night, one of these lonely nights of his, going to show up. Um, gonna open himself up to you emotionally. I feel like a bit of with the influence of with the influence of spirit. He went drinking. I'm not quite sure, but I have the feeling. I know that this is not the this is not what Attorney Aris's um attitude, but he's going to beg, like literally. You're gonna hear um the begging, the sentence, the phrase, can we go back together? Chances are, I think that this is going to happen by November of this year. Going to be rude in the awakening. I feel like the lady tore his thorn, punch him in the gut. Parang the lady left no crumbs when she left. Like, tore you apart. Like, you're never gonna be the what? Um you can't go back to the old you, sort of. Galatians, you're going to marry that girl. Let's check. The King of Wands. I think that you probably said it to her, or you actually said it in front of the mirror, always saying it. With the Knight of Swords and the Temperance, it kind of make me feel if that lady is going to say yes with no questions asked. I I'm going to find a priest. Yeah, I'm going to find a priest and do it. The Eight of Swords and the Page of Swords, this is definitely yes. And it kind of also makes me feel that this is a lasting commitment with no, I'm not saying that this is perfect. No, there's no perfect relationship, but there's no problem when it comes to, let's say we are going to have a fight and our solution here is to separate. No, we are actually staying. Congratulations. Yeah, that makes sense, right? So there we go. Yep. So I think that's it. Thank you so much, you guys, and thank you for participating. Welcome, Galatians. Hopefully, that I can also visit. Definitely, I will. So, thank you. Love and light. You? Hold up. 2 minutes ago. All right. Last. Forces Chell. Why is David still staying with her? There you go. Why is David staying with her? Why is David staying with her? Is it because of responsibilities? Time to go. Not for long, sis. Deep knowing in between worlds. Um, I can see here David brought some good stuff. I don't want to say that the lady's just using him, for what he can bring to the table, but that's part of it. But I am also seeing emotions. Um, the lady is not going to sort of like beg if there's no emotion. She can just easily look for one with a page of cups, the temperance, and the knight of swords. Um, since there's already an emotional attachment, I feel like the lady, let's say I am the lady, I know that this person's gonna be gone, but as much as I can prolong this journey, I would love for him to stay. So there's an idea that David is gonna be gone, but that's the reason why there is begging. The Nine of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. Sort of, how can I keep her, or how can I keep him? Nine of Swords. I'm really stressed of how can I make things right. What does David wanted in the connection? If only I can. And hopefully these persons crossing her fingers for David to change his mind. So it's responsibilities, yes. What he can bring, yes. And also there's emotions in here. Mm. That's okay, sis. So there we go, right? Yep. What? Yeah. So thank you so much. Love and light. Good night to all of you, and see you on the next live. Bye. Ah!